All right. I need to tell this story before I fucking forget because it's hilarious. So, I did mushrooms for the first time on Sunday, March 10th, 2019. Long story short, it was an amazing experience. It's immediately my favorite. It was phenomenal. I cannot wait to try it again. I didn't have that many hallucinogenic effects, even though I ended up taking a full dose in its totality. But my feeling, I felt so euphoric. It was so amazing. Being outside was exactly what I needed. It was just great. Me and Bree watched Ralph Breaks the Internet. We got an hour and 15 minutes in before we were like, all right, it's starting to go down. It was a great in the beginning. Great setup. But anyways, I digress. Mainly doing this just for my own memory's sake so I can remember the story. So, let me mute this. Hold on, 1 moment. All right, so, we were on a trip and we were enjoying ourselves, having fun. We decided to go outside because I was kind of feeling a little the way I described it was it felt like the energies were like confined into the house. So everything just felt just too much. That's the only way I can describe it. And that's just how I was feeling in that moment. And I didn't know, but Bree kind of felt it where she was like, okay, let's just go outside and get some fresh air. As soon as I stepped outside, the world just opened up to me and it just felt amazing. Fresh air, the trees, it was just great. So we walk downstairs, we get right outside my apartment complex to where Bree's car is. And we noticed that there were a couple of people near my garbage, like maybe, I want to say, if we're standing here, about, I want to say 40 feet to the right of us is my garbage dump, like the big garbage thing, right? So that was over there. There were two people we saw carrying like a couch to a car, like a small car. And at first I was like, well, what are they doing? And we're just like, because we're in an altered state of mind, we were dying laughing. We were in tears. We were like, what was going on here? They were, let me actually turn this on mute. Jesus. You know, I want to keep all this on here because fuck it, why not? Anyways, so what happened was they were bringing some old couch from the garbage all the way to their car. So they got the couch in the car. They started to drive past us. So we're here. They started driving from this way and driving past us. And we noticed that the door was wide open. I said, the door is wide open, but we noticed that they had a couch hanging out and one guy was holding it for dear life and the other guy was driving the car. So me and Brie are dying laughing about that. It's just the most hilarious shit we've ever seen at that moment for some reason. Then it got even funnier because walking, like the car had went, right? This is the time lapse. The car went this fast, right? Then walking briskly is a girl with like these booty shorts on, like she just hopped out of bed. We saw her butt cheeks wobbling, and she's just like briskly walking up the Dagon Hill. So me and Brie lost it then. We were cracking up. I tried to get something to drink because I was thirsty, but we were just talking about it the whole time in front of the house. We were busting out laughing. I literally spit drink on the ground. I was on my knees. She was just tearing up. She was leaning on the car. It was just hilarious, right? So then, while we're laughing and enjoying ourselves, I see a black car back over where the garbage can is. There's a speed bump. A car had hit it was like a blackish car, I think. It hit the speed bump, and it was on the speed bump, and it just sat there on the curb. I mean, not the curb, on the speed bump. Now, I've seen cars stop there before. It's nothing new. I've seen it before. People waiting for a friend, people waiting for an Uber, whatever. I assumed it was either someone waiting for something, someone looking at their phone real quick, or someone waiting for an Uber. So I paid it no mind after a minute because I was like, okay, whatever. So we're gathering our composure. We're getting ourselves together. I think I had some shit in my beard. So Bree was like, I was on my knees and Bree was like just picking it up for me. And I was enjoying, we were just enjoying ourselves. Bree had opened the door, her car door, to grab something. So she leaned in, no, right before that, I noticed that we both were like, we looked back at the car after a few, 30 seconds. We were like, that car's just standing there on the speed bump. What the hell is going on? So whatever, we still ignore it. Bree goes into her car. I look back, the car starts coming towards us. It goes slow motion. I'm high on shrooms right now. The car goes slow motion. It's fucking my ex Sade. Now, it literally her, and she gives me this angry stare. She's driving, and she's like, and then speeds the fuck off. I was like, that was Sade. And Bree came out the car like, what? I was like, that was Sade sitting there on the speed bump. I was like, I didn't know who the fuck was in that car. She was like, yeah, what the heck was going on? So we bust out laughing because we realized she thinks that we was laughing at her or paying any mind, or that we even knew that it was her in some random ass car. Son, for the rest of the day, I was cracking up about that because I'm like, son, we broke up. And it's funny too on top of that because that Sunday, that's whatever. The day I took the shrooms was literally, it was like I said, March 10th. We broke up March 10th, 2016. I remember that because it was the day before my birthday. And I was in bed when we did it. So it's literally the 3rd year anniversary at this point. And I'm like, son, we broke up 3 years ago. We stopped talking about last year. And I tried to keep it cordial. I tried to say hi whenever I've seen her or bumped into her. And then suddenly, out of the blue, a random other instance of us seeing her was like at a Jiho in Greensboro. And she's just talking shit about us in front of, we got in line. Turns out she's in the same fucking line because we're at the tailgate where the Zetas and the Sigmas were holding the barbecue. So I'm at the place where we're supposed to be because Brittany's a Zeta. So Sade's in the line that we're in at the place that Bree's primarily at. Son, so then she's talking shit, and I'm just like, well, I guess we're not friends anymore, or even acquaintances, or can even say fucking hello, because now you want to make an enemy out of me. Even though there's no reason. I moved on. I got a girlfriend. There's no need to be all upset and mad about it. But what the fuck ever. So I guess she's just mad. She's been trying to, I feel like, this is just me going ahead. Y'all can stop this back at this point. But this is just me and my thoughts. Instead of just finding your own happiness and being cordial, if you've really either moved on or you are beyond this point of me in your life, or you're done with somebody, there should be no animosity, especially if the last time me and her talked, we had this whole heart-to-heart about, respecting her boundaries, and she was crying in front of me, talking and being upset because we're not going to be seeing each other all the fucking time. And I was trying to be like, I don't want to hold you back, in life because you still have feelings for me. I do have feelings for you, but I'm in love with my girlfriend right now. So I'm going to respectfully fall back. Say hi, say whatever, but I don't want to make an enemy out of you. Now you're an enemy because you decided to make yourself an enemy. So, but if that's what it takes for you, Sade, to get over and be happy and to figure out and make me the bad guy because I made a whole situation of Kevin's laughing at me, then by all means. But just understand, no one was thinking about you. No one was talking about you. All the anger and negative energy that you're outputting has nothing to do with what I'm doing here. I have no anger. I have no hatred in my heart for anybody that I've fucked with. I've reconnected with somebody that I fucked with on some romantic shit recently, Ariel. Okay? So all the negative shit that you're letting out, that's all on you. And you know that I'm not no negative person. You know that I'm not the person to do shit in malice. But hey, you only know me since what, 2000 and what, the end of 2009, going into 2010, 2019. It's almost been 10 years that I've known you. What the fuck ever. So that's basically the story I had to tell. Other than that, the shrooms experience was amazing. I can't wait to do it again. I love the transition of my life right now because I feel such positive energy surrounding me. And the people that have been acquainted with me in my life and the people that have entered in my life, I feel like are positive influences. And I'm starting to drift away from the negative mindset that I used to have even 5 years ago, because that was me trying to build up a wall of confidence and stuff like that, you know, being the asshole and loud and blah, 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 angry. But now I'm loud, but I'm positive, and I want to instill all of the positive energies that I feel onto other people. But whatever. Some people just want to find excuses as to be mad. So I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. So be happy. Find your own happiness. If being happy means being mad at me, by all fucking means, be mad. But it's not going to come around me. I'm not letting that shit around me. Fuck all that. But that was my experience with shrooms. I could get into detail. I probably will at some point down the line. No one's watching this. It's just Kevin watching this. But there is a video. The video that's right before this video is probably the shrooms video. Oh, maybe I deleted it. I probably deleted it. But I might post it again on this channel. Who cares? It's 11 minutes long. All right, that's it.